coming out directly from a advisor, it really makes a lot of difference. So first thing which people normally think about as an objection they get is, a lot of people like my age, your age, between 25 to 40, they say that why do I'm too young for a health insurance, though they need it, everybody knows about it, but they'll still talk about that I don't need it. What is your take on it? What should be our advisor's answer to that?
Let me ask a very simple question. You're living a life, you're driving a car, okay? You go to a car showroom and you say, मेरे को गाड़ी चाहिए पर उसमें airbag और seat belt मत डालना, discount दे दो. What will the guy look at you and tell you? What's wrong with you? We have airbags, and you can't drive a car without an airbag and seat belt, right? That's what you're doing with your life right now. You're driving a car without the airbag and seat belt. Just because it's optional doesn't mean it's not mandatory. Health insurance is your airbag. It's your seat belt. If you have an accident, that's what protects you. It doesn't matter which age you are. I'm the airbag and seat belt in your car. You see, health insurance is not purchased with money. It's purchased with health.
Correct.
If you have health, you can buy it. If you don't have good health, you can't buy it. It's as simple as that. You can't say my house is on fire, now can I buy house insurance? You can't. You can't have an accident in your car and then say, now I want to buy car insurance. You can't. And that's the same thing with health. You have to buy it before it happens. Never challenge your client's thought. Never challenge your client, because as soon as you say what you're thinking is wrong, he's shutting his brain. So first of all, accept the client's, acknowledge that objection. So if they tell you, I want to ask my wife, start with, that's great. I'm so glad that you want to ask your wife. Acknowledge it. Then the next thing is you ask the right question. You have to ask a question to ensure that you understood what they're trying to say. So you want to ask your wife because you want her to confirm that you're buying enough, or you want her to tell you that you're buying less or you're buying more? What is the purpose of asking that? So what is the question? Asking the right question. And then give a solution or an example to that question. The reason why I asked is because I work with a lot of families, and every family that I work with, they always tell me, Sanjay, I wish you had given me more. So I'm glad you want your wife to be a part of it, because every time I've worked with couples, the wife has always added value to that conversation, right? And every wife that I know has always said, Sanjay, make sure my husband is taken care of. So I've not met a single wife that has told me that don't protect my husband. Give them a solution. Make it relatable to them. You see, that's the objection handling process. Starts with an acknowledgement, asking the right question, giving them a solution or an example, and making it relatable to them. It's a 4-step process.
A lot of times the advisor feel is they go to a customer and he says that I have some cover from my corporate, from my organization, which I have. I don't need more. That's another thing which a lot of time it comes to our advisor. What would be your way of solving this?
So let's follow the same process. So let's start with Ankur. That is so nice that your company actually takes care of you. There are very few companies that actually take care of their employees the way your company does. That's absolutely brilliant. But Ankur, let me ask you a question. Are you married to your organization? You see, the reason why I'm asking this question is every time I've worked with people, and especially during this pandemic, their health insurance stopped because they lost their job. So I'm not telling you to buy everything, but I'm telling you to buy at least something called a top-up insurance, so that in case you're in between jobs, you're never dependent on a company to protect your family and to protect you. Because let's say tomorrow your company asks you to leave. You're not married, right, to this job. You could be leaving that job. You make sure you have your own private health insurance. Because I need to protect you. Whether you're protected by a company or not, it doesn't matter. I have people who have lost their jobs because they fell sick. And after that, the insurance stops. And that's my concern. That's the only reason why I'm telling you to buy separately. Because at the end of the day, your company is a for-profit entity. Right? It's a for-profit entity. It's not a not-profit. It's not a government entity. It's a for-profit entity. And that for-profit entity will find ways to reduce costs when you have pandemics like these. they will tell you that, sorry, it's just a very bad time, and your HR will tell you, as much as we like you, we can't take care of you.